I applied for the permanent residency visa. It wasn't really easy, but I got there and then moved to Quebec, and that's where trouble started.
After living in London, 32-year-old Lorenzo Otinelli, a physiotherapist from the UK, and his Montreal wife decided to relocate to Montreal to be closer to family. Now, the couple is being pushed back to the UK after Lorenzo says he struggled to get his physiotherapist accreditation transferred to be able to practice in Quebec.
In Canada, I guess you have to go through a bachelor degree and a master's degree to be a physiotherapist. In the UK and in Europe, you don't have to do a master's, but I do have a master's.
In 2018, Lorenzo completed a Bachelor of Science in Sports Rehabilitation at London St. Mary's University. In 2021, a Master of Science in Physiotherapy at Brunel University. He then went on to private practice. But even with training similar to McGill University's highly regarded physiotherapy program and a confirmed shortage of physiotherapists in the province, moving through the Quebec government and Professional Order of Physiotherapy of Quebec equivalency requirements has been a feat.
They require some sort of like certified version of my degree, which I provided, but because it was a copy and not the original, they kind of declined it.
According to the OPPQ, in the case of physiotherapy professionals trained abroad, a realistic estimate of the average time required to obtain a license to practice physiotherapy is 18 to 24 months. The most frequently required support measure for physiotherapy professionals trained abroad wishing to obtain a license to practice physiotherapy in Quebec, regardless of the country, is a 16-month refresher training program.
I was told I would have to go back to potentially college to do some training, or have to go back to do some internships for months and months.
Immigration lawyer Ho Sung Kim says it's not uncommon to see discrepancies or delays throughout immigration processes and professional order registration.
These equivalencies provide you a certain period, of time to go through all the requirements, including French. If you start the process too early, and if you don't meet the, one criteria of all the requirements, you may have to reapply, and start from scratch again.
Having already been unable to practice physiotherapy for a year, an additional 16 to 24 months is time Lorenzo feels he doesn't have.
It's a shame because I feel like Montreal is a great city. It's just, I feel like as an immigrant, if you didn't study here, it's really, really challenging.
For now, a future in Canada looks grim.
Yeah, the way things are at the moment, I think our mind is set on going back to the UK.
In Montreal, Anastasia Dextrine, City News.